Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Good morning. I don't gotta worry about today. Good morning. Hey, Super. Huh, he wants you to rub him. You hurt yourself. How you hurt yourself? Be careful. A girl and her pony. That's my baby. And that's her pony. That's my baby. And that's her pony. What are you doing? Y'all playing in muddy puddles? What y'all doing? Playing in muddy puddles? Children. Super, what you doing back there? Alright, so we was up here yesterday. First of all, I mean, just kind of look at the view of everything that we've done so far on this Northside main pasture is where we're standing. On the Northside main pasture. But we're gonna go over here, check out some of the work that we did yesterday. Extremely grateful for bad in the cold. Extremely grateful for my mother for bringing out my nieces and nephews to help yesterday. They were amazing. Look at all the birds over on this stuff. All right, extremely amazing and helpful. All right, so what we ended up doing was knocking down some of the cedars. Pretty much any cedar on this section will have to go. Simply because of the fruit trees, the apples, peaches, cherries, plums, nectarines, things of that sort. So we start down here on this end. I still got a lot to do. My son did an amazing job. He was sick yesterday, came out, still helped Dad, grind it out, split some logs, some giant pieces, which was an amazing help. But we'll start down on this end. Yep, and this smaller tree. But we'll start on this end. You know, starting there, we're gonna need a post. We're gonna come out, we're gonna leave this post. We're gonna switch that post over there. We need a post here. 1, 2, I wanna say 2, and then 3. Here, then we go over to this one. Yeah, no, but you can go swing. We're gonna move over to this one, to that one. We took this tree out. This tree is gonna come out next. But we're gonna open up all of this, get all of this stuff out of here, open up all of this for new pasture ground. As you can see, it's a lot of good grass already in here. It's just the matter of getting this other stuff out, and getting the grass in here. So we're gonna need to take a post where this stump is here. I'm gonna need to dig that out and put a post right there, a little to the left of that one there for that stump. So this is gonna need to be cleared out. But then we cleared out all of this space. Look how much more space it is. I mean, you can see how it's curving up naturally, but all of this is going to be, all of this is opened up now to allow more grasses to grow for the horses. We cleared out all of this here so we can allow this to grow up and to be more grass for the animals to eat on the north side pasture. We're looking in. Hurry up, come over here. We're looking into the north side pasture now. Come on, hurry up. Pay attention to where you're going so you don't trip. I hear my little me today. Come on. I'll put you on the swing before we go. All right? Both of them. But you walk with Daddy for now. So on this side, this is all garden beds and stuff that's going to be on this side. These two here are going to go down for more fence posts. This tree is going to probably stay since it's a really good straight tree. This one is going to go. This one I'm not sure about yet. And that one over there I'm not sure about. I might just go ahead and clean those up. I think those 1, 2, 3, they're straight. They're nice and strong. This one's going to go, and then this one's going to go, and this one is going to go as well. So what we're going to allow, because people are like, you're taking out too many trees, and I'm like, no. I mean, do you not see all the trees that we have here? We got a lot of trees here, don't we, Kimza? It's a ton of trees here, Gracie. But in this particular section here, I was sitting at home, I was thinking about it last night. I said, oh, come on over here, Gracie. I said, oh, we have some pine trees actually growing. The cedars need to go. Cedar needs to go. But my pines, I have some young pines here. You know, this is a damaged piece, so I'll trim that up here soon. But I have some young pines like this one. There's another one somewhere. And this one. And this one here, and then we have this one here,
and that one too.
And we're going to allow these 3 pines, 1, 2, and 3. We're going to allow those to grow up. We're going to, not all of them are pines, baby. See, look, see this? This is a pine. See the needles?
Yeah.
Look at the needles, feel them. And then come over here, look at this one. This is not a pine, this is a juniper. This is one of the cedar trees that gotta go.
Why is this one not good?
That's a cedar. With your hands on is a cedar. This is a cedar.
And that's a cedar.
And this is a pine. So we're gonna keep the pines and we're gonna get rid of the cedars. So I have 1, 2, 3 pines in this section that's gonna be allowed to grow up, become nice and strong. We're gonna actually nurture these pines and help them become really big and really healthy. Like I said, this tree is going to come out as well. And then I was noticing this guy right here. This guy, this red oak is going to actually come out as well.
It's also got leaves.
Yep. But we have 1 pine here, 2 pines on the outside of the line, and then 3 pines, and then all these cedars, all these junipers, and all these other trees and shrubs and stuff are going to be, all these other trees and shrubs and stuff are going to be cleared out of here, and it's going to be grass and just those few pine trees. This, I don't know what this stuff is called, baby girl. Like, that's going to be cleaned out. Look at this. You can look at it. It's going to be cleaned out. And then, okay. Look at the other side of it. See how pretty it is? Look at that.
It's like watermelon.
Yeah, this looks like watermelon. Look at that one over there.
Daddy, hold this one.
Put it down. Let's see what that one looks like. Ooh, that's a nice one too, huh?
This side purple and this side.
Yeah.
Looks like more.
And then here was that one that I said was rotted all the way down. As you can see, it is rotted all the way down. And I would show you that over there, but I wish it wasn't because it's such a beautiful piece of wood on the inside of there. Just leave them. We don't need to take them nowhere. Just leave them. Drop them. We'll have plenty. See, now your hand's dirty. Rub them on your pants. All right, so all of this brush that is here came from this section, from clearing it out. But as you can see, it's nice and cleared. It's nice and cleared. So we're gonna go from this tree and we go straight across. Don't walk through there. Come around. Come around. Come around. All of that came from over there. But we're gonna come over on this end. My house site is going back over there.
Yeah.
But we're coming over on this end. Come on. And over on this end, it's gonna go straight across
Oh, cool.
from there, straight across to here, to back in here. This is gonna be cleaned up. I know, Super. Be careful of thorns. Hands up and walk through. All right. So we're gonna come over to here, and then this is the post that's gonna keep my line straight over. It's actually coming at a diagonal slant, which is what I actually want. So we'll be on the inside here. We're on the inside of it. It's gonna go over to this tree. Stay close to Daddy, baby. It's gonna go down to this tree here. And then next week, I'm gonna cut this tree down. And then we're gonna go from there. We're gonna kind of round it out a little bit. And come here to this one. And then we're gonna round it out a little bit and come around. Come around. And where this thing is, we're actually gonna bring that fence line right around here, down into there, and it goes through there, because where that thing is, that's gonna actually have to move, because we're gonna be putting the goat pen in that location. So we're looking on the inside of the horse yard. It's gonna be a funky shape. We're not having a bunch of straight lines. It's gonna be a lot of curvatures and things of that sort. To building this. Now we're in the woods. Whole nother projects are going over there. But inside here, so we're going from that tree to that one, from this one to this one. Come on, babe. Watch your step. To this one here. To that one over there. And then back out across. And we'll be in this funky shaped Northside Pasture. Well, if we're on this side, we're in the funky shaped Northside Pasture. And the house is going to be not too far from here. So, come on, babe. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. So over on this end, we're outside of the Northside Pasture, which is cool, because now we're looking into the backyard. We're into the backyard section. This old tree here is going to be cleaned up as much as possible, and see if it just survives. If it does, it's cool. This one is going to be dead. It's dying. We're going to take that one out. We're going to take this one out and try to get that to grow nice and strong. But we're in the backyard. Come on, baby. We are in the backyard. We're in the backyard. And the house is over there. We'll be over here in that section. And we'll actually be standing looking towards like the back corner, the back deck and stuff like that. So when you come out the back deck, you look this way. We're gonna have our chickens over in this section, the goats will be over in that section with the horses and the cows over there. And the chicken's gonna be more that way, with the hogs over, the coon pigs over on this end, with the goats, the cows, and things like that. So follow me, baby. Yep. So going back out, so I need to cut this tree here and then go to there. So it's gonna need 1, 2, like 2 posts. Here it's gonna need like another 2 posts in between this one and that one that I already cut. Come on. As far as in here, there are some trees that are gonna go. We just have to look at them as I start to come in here to clean up in here. This tree, like this tree here, is going to go, you know, and be bucked up into posts. This other cedar here is going to be gone and bucked up in the post. And then we're just going to kind of work our way back out. Come on, baby, let's work our way back out. So we'll go from that tree over there, straight up. And then from here, see that tree there? From here down will be the grazing yard. And it's going to be high quality graze. And they'll probably be allowed to come in here on this high quality graze on the weekends. But mostly this is going to be grown to cut down good live or good fodder, and the fodder is going to be taken down on a daily basis, or whenever we make those cuts, the fodder will be taken down to the Northside pasture, which we're looking into now. I gave it more space. I gave it probably another 80 feet of space on the inside, taken down to the north side area, Northside pasture for the animals to eat as we cut and clean. And then, you know, they can come out there. Yeah, that's cool, Rock. But we're still on the inside of it, and then as we continue to move down that way, we'll talk more that way. But this is the main objective now, is to clear this stuff out here, clear these trees out, 1, 2 trees, and some more over on the other side. But clear these trees out, get all this cut down, get the good grasses growing in. They're already starting to grow back. And to finish out the north side pasture. Okay. But as you can see, I mean, as I do the work, you know, more and more, it's starting to clear out more and more. This cedar here, which is a huge cedar, this one here is gonna go. This tree right here is dead and it's dying and it's falling, so that's gonna go too. And then, like I said, we're gonna be cleaning up and giving them shade. All right, my horses are eating. Northside shelter. Northside shelter. I had to think about it. But as you can see, man, like all this work that we've done so far, just clearing out, I mean, it's looking really, really good. Remember, not long ago, that leaf pile, that manure pile right there was really high. And look how it's starting to break down. And it's going to be such quality soil when it's time to be used. But Northside shelter, I mean, we really didn't do anything else to it. Just moved a few lights around for the most part. Got all of these style lights on the outside, which I like them for the time being, but like I said, I need something more substantial. I want some gooseneck style lighting from the outside, the exterior of this. And then I'm going to actually find some lights to put on the inside of this, but I need to have a solar panel that's on the roof or on the side, on the right side of this shelter, to really charge up and do what it needs to do. Now, the lights that I had in here, they did great for a few days, but I noticed when it was overcast, it didn't charge up, and it was like 3 or 4 days that it was absolutely no light in here, so that's not going to work for me. Over on this side, went ahead and hung up one of the slow feeder bags, got that up off the ground, up nice and tight. And then down in here, I've always, like I said, I always bring my horses a Dumars feed block, supplement feed block, as well as their minerals and salt licks and trace minerals and all of that good stuff down in there. So they're set to go in here. I cleaned out poop already today. I'm not cleaning out again because they went right back in there and pooped. Because I'm just here to fill up water since we did all that work yesterday and get my feed up here and in the cans and stuff like that. But the lighting system on the outside will work for now, but I want something more substantial for the north side shelter. And then on the inside, like I said, we're going to order a light for the inside of there. Still haven't figured out exactly where I'm going to put the exhaust fan. Still haven't decided when I'm going to come take this entire roof off the back end and put it up. Most likely it's going to be sometime this winter when we get a nice warm day. And when I mean warm day during the winter, I mean like 45 to 55 degrees. I'm good. I would take my time to do that. I won't be freezing my tail off doing it. But the Northside shelter is just about complete. Now the footer header board on this side, I definitely need to do it over on this side. I haven't done it yet. With the wind blowing, it was just flapping and flapping and flapping on this end. Even though it's down, you see the board here, it's down, screwed there, but I need to take this extra little piece of flapping out of it by just putting another board there. And then we'll be running a nice big header along the front of this as well. But the Northside shelter is what, 90, I would say 96% done. 96% done. So the two lights that I had on the inside there, I wanted to get some light over here towards the hay feeder. So it's just like a series of lights, boom, light, light, and light. So here I took, be careful please, I took the two lights that were on the inside there, I brung them out this morning to get a nice good charge on them, and then they would keep this area lit up for the horses. And then I have this one light here which works, but you know, the horses don't go in there. And then as I get the goosenecks for over there, you know, those lights will be moving over to here. And you know, we'll be running, I'm gonna get some lights, some spotlight, solar spotlight kind of things to, you know, put one over in those trees facing towards this way, one over that towards that tree facing towards this way. I mean, it's just a series of little lighting systems that I need to come up with and get out here and do it. This big cedar tree there, that one's going to be cut down, and once that one's cut down, it's going to be making more posts to come and close up this back end you know, of the property. And it's just a lot of good stuff going on, man. What my horses are eating, I soaked some beet pulp for them that has a little molasses in it, something a little sweeter for them, just to give my horses a nice little treat with their sweet feed as well as their pellets. And then some alfalfa pellets and some oats in there as well. And they're really eating. I kind of overfed them today because I didn't give them anything yesterday. So you know, and they don't get this stuff on a daily basis. What they're mostly eating on a daily basis is the hay, which you can see the hay, you know, they're eating it, but they're not killing it and consuming it, because all of the good pasture grasses that we started to grow are really doing their thing, especially after this rain, really doing their thing. And it's allowing the horses to really forage. You know, we got a ton of clover, you know, white and red clover all underneath these trees, with timothy and oat grasses growing there. And then the grasses that we have growing here is more oat grasses and orchard and stuff like that. And we just gave it a nice good water. Every time we come and we fill up the water buckets, we do move the water buckets around so they're not just killing out one spot, until I come with my system that I really want to use. I actually think I want to drop these water troughs down in the ground about 8 to 12 inches, and that'll help keep the bottom of the water from freezing. And then once I put my jugs in for the winter time, it'll keep the ice down and the horses still be able to really get some good water. I have another 110 water trough ordered. They didn't have any in stock, but I have one ordered, so that can get up here next week. And the horses will be just fine, just doing their thing, you know. All right.
God, thank you for my family and for all my blessings. I don't deserve them, but you keep on pouring out from heaven. You're patient with me when I stumble and I'm learning lessons. That's the thing that keeps me humble on the right direction. You're the strength that keeps my hopes up, keep my head up, keep my eyes up. I never have to question your love. I hold on to the promise until it comes, sooner or later. I guess I'm waiting for some better days, some better days. I know I'm gonna see some better days, some better days. Got caught about my pride, I think I missed the message. I swear I try my best, but it's so hard not living reckless. I pray for grace to be extended.
Everybody's great when they're not tired. This is when they tired, that's when the real champions come out. That's when a real dog come out.
It's where I think the real truth comes out, because I think there are a lot of people who are very talented who can make it there. There are very few people who can deal with the pressure and the stress that happens when we're there.
I feel I'm the best ever. It's not bragging or boasting. The proof is in the pudding.
In my mind, I'm always the best.
I am the greatest fighter of all time. And when I hit you with a hard right hand, you will fall.
You gotta win tomorrow. You gotta win right now. If you're passionate about what you're doing, keep going, keep believing, reach for the stars.
Everything is always impossible until someone does it. Maybe it has never been done before. That's perfectly fine with me. But I'm gonna do it.
Never say never, because limits, like fears, are often just an illusion.
Hungry dogs run